Hello, good morning.
Very good morning, ma'am.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How was your morning treating you?
My morning is good so far, so I can
So far,
see.
so good.
Before that, I was
Mm-hmm.
at library.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's great. So it's our first session together, right?
yeah, it's my
Am I
first
audible?
session with you.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay,
Yes, yeah, you
okay,
are audible
okay.
and visible to me.
Yeah, I think there's some lag when we talk, so that's why I asked. Okay, so since it's our first session together, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Reshma and I'm from Kerala. I have
Yeah.
completed my bachelor's, master's, and B.Ed in English. I have around 3 to 4 years of experience in this field. I've been working as a communication trainer and a spoken English trainer. So that's about me in a nutshell. I would love to hear about you.
Okay, so good to know about you. So I should introduce myself. So I am Suan Kumar. I am from Sasa, Bihar. If I talk about my education qualification, so I am about to complete my BTech. When it comes to
Mhm,
my hobbies, so my hobbies are playing cricket, watching cricket, reading books. Yeah, that's all
mhm.
about me.
That's all about you. So you like reading books, is it?
Yes, I like to reading books.
Okay, you like to read books. So, what kind of books do you like to read? What
I
language?
have read fictional. I don't know fiction, non-fiction. It was fiction and non-fiction. But I have
Okay,
read the name of that book was The Catcher in the Rye, Atomic
okay,
Habits, The Power
okay,
of Subconscious Mind.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So you like to read English books, is it?
Yes, it is my
Oh.
compulsion, I can say, because I'm learning this language. I don't get that much time to read. But
Mm-hmm.
when I started to learn this language, that time I read 2 to 3 books. That time I couldn't get many words from that book because that
Mm-hmm.
time I was pure beginner, so it was very difficult to read and understand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's why. So how is BTech? How is it going?
Yeah, my BTech was, I mean, is good, I can say. I'm about
Mm-hmm.
to complete, so after this month, I can say I will complete my graduation.
Okay,
Yeah, and I
okay,
learned so many things.
okay. So what are you planning to do next after your BTech?
My planning is I want to become a, but I would not like to reveal it here. Maybe if I will uploading this video on YouTube, something like that. So after that,
Oh,
I will not do any job right now because I'm preparing for.
listener is able to understand what you're trying to say. Right. So,
Yes,
for that, you need to make it in a bit more or reduce your pace when you talk. Okay. Yes, because
that's
your
why.
language is pretty fine. Yeah, but you
Yes,
have mother tongue influence in between. Yeah,
yes. Hindi,
when
my
you
mother tongue
when
is
you
Hindi. I just
yeah, understood. So when you say some words or pronounce some words, that influence is there when you talk. Okay. So can I give you a small
okay.
activity?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I'll give you some topics. You can choose any topic and talk about it.
Okay.
Yes. Are you ready for that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm ready for that.
So the first topic is what is your opinion about AI? Is it a boon or a bane? As in, is it good or is it bad? Okay. Second one is a country that you would love to visit anytime, and why would you choose that country? Okay. Third one is
Okay.
if you could be a superhero for a day, how would you spend that day? And which superhero would you choose? Okay. One more thing would be the most funniest moment that has been there in your mind forever and something that you can never forget. Okay. So you can
Okay.
choose any one from these four and talk about it. Which one
Then
are
I
you
will go
doing?
with AI. I will go
AI.
with AI.
Okay. Tell me.
So I can say AI is tool which gives me freedom to do many
Mm-hmm.
things. I can say if 20 years ago, if I talk about 20 years ago, that time I didn't have many things to do. That time I didn't have many things to explore new things. If I talk
Mm-hmm.
about myself, whatever I learned from YouTube because of social media, because of AI, social media came. And
Mm-hmm.
if I talk about 20 years ago, that time I didn't have many things to irrigate our field. But right
Mm-hmm.
now, there are so many things to explore. after, and I can say at the same time, number of employers are decreasing because of AI. and,
Yes, yes, very
and
true.
the chat GPT, yeah, chat GPT can, so I mean I can say overall, and social AI, social media allows me to connect with you. That's why I'm talking to you right now.
Yes, yes,
20
very
years
true.
it was not possible me
Which is not
before.
possible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what do you think are the disadvantages of AI?
Yeah, I can say if you are not using in good way. Right now, I'm using mobile phone. So if you are not, social media can be reason for depression. I can say can be reason for depression. If you are
Yes,
not
yes.
using in good way, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to use in good way. If you are using in good way, then it would be very good for me and good for us.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your, so what is your second question? I think
Second question.
what
No,
you
I
will
just get. No, yeah. So I just wanted to know about one. You can just talk about one topic. I just gave you options for it. Okay. So I just wanted to hear
yes,
you speak. That's why I gave you that activity. Okay. So I think your language is pretty fine. Right. You are able to communicate. But I think you need to work on your pace, one, your
yes,
pronunciation. Second one is your
okay.
pronunciation because your grammar is
And
pretty fine. You are able to communicate, you know the language, you know what you're trying to say, right? But
and how,
what I felt from what you said just now is one, your pace has to be reduced when you speak, and second, some words are mispronounced. Maybe that's because of the mother tongue influence that you have. Okay, so I'll give you a
yes,
small activity. I would put some words in the chat box. See if you can pronounce those words. Okay,
okay.
this is the first one.
Good. It's very easy.
Yeah, good. Okay, because when you said that, I felt like you said good. That's why I said
Good.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Pronunciation.
Yeah, pronunciation, not sure. It's pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Got it.
Ciation. Yeah.
Creation.
Yes.
Pronunciation.
Yeah. Pronunciation. That A should come. That
Mhm.
A sound should come. Pronunciation.
So I still am learning. So many things I have learned. Still I'm learning. In the future, I will be learning.
Okay, understood. So, what are the challenges that you face when you speak in English?
Sometimes still I'm facing when I, let's suppose, right now I'm talking to you. Sometimes I get stuck.
Oh,
Nothing comes to
you
mind.
get stuck in between.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
first, there are so many sentences we make. I mean, first I have to think in Hindi for that. Then I translate into
Okay.
English.
So
So
you're
this
doing
kind
the
of thing I'm
translating
facing.
method.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Other than that?
But that time it was very difficult. But right now I'm listening. I was listening a lot. Still
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening. So
Mm-hmm.
listening, and I didn't read it. I didn't. I read one book, but reading is I think also important. So, but I don't get
Yes.
that much time.
Yes. Yes. Understood. Maybe you can try to reduce your pace when you're speaking. I feel you're a bit
Yes.
fast when you speak. So sometimes people would not be able to understand what you're trying to say if you try to speak very fast. Try to reduce a little bit of your pace. Okay? And that can be
Okay.
done through
I'm
practice.
working on.
Yeah.
Yes,
Has
I'm working
anybody
on
else
that.
told you about it?
Yes, I was talking to
Yeah.
someone. Her name is Shreya. She was telling me you have to speak slowly. You speak very
Yes.
fast.
Yes. Your pace at which you're going, no, the some people would understand what you're trying to speak, but then some people would find it very difficult to understand what you're trying to tell them. What is the whole point
Yes.
of communication? To make sure that the list.
Pronunciation.
Yes, pronunciation. Okay.
Got it. No?
What about this?
Pronounce.
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 It's nouns. The other one was none. Pronunciation. This is pronounce.
Pronounce.
Yes, exactly.
Pronounce.
Yes. Okay. What about this?
See.
See, sir.
See.
See.
Okay.
Okay.
See.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. calculation,
Calculation. Lation.
calculation,
Not sun. It's shun. Sure.
calculation,
Calculation. Sure. Yes.
cal-
Got it?
got it. But it's very
Calcu.
difficult for
It is
me to.
difficult. That's why. That's why. So the sure word and sir word is where you get confused. Okay. So whenever
Yes,
Tion is there, it's pronounced as sure. Sure. Like
yes,
sh. See? Sure.
sure,
Mm-hmm.
got it.
Yes. Another word is this
Shape,
shape. Sure. It's again sure.
so shape, what?
Shape.
Can you repeat it? Shape,
Yeah. So when you see sh, you pronounce it as sure.
so
Mm-hmm. There's a Hindi letter sh, no? Sha. Sha.
yes,
Yeah, like that. It's shape.
yes, shape,
Okay. Now another word is
shape,
sir. So when S is there alone, you pronounce it as sir. But when S has an H, you pronounce it as sure. At the same time,
so
yeah, when you have Tion, that is also pronounced as sure. Shun.
shun, got it.
Pronunciation. Okay.
Pronunciation,
Calculation.
calculation,
Yes, exactly. Okay. Now, a small task. Try to pronounce this word.
flabbergasted,
Yes, flabbergasted.
flabbergasted.
Yeah. So, do you know the meaning of flabbergasted?
What does it mean? I don't know.
No idea. If I say
No, I
I'm
don't know.
flabbergasted, what do you think it means?
Flabbergasted. Pretty, pretty good.
No. It really has a positive meaning. It means you're surprised with something. Okay. Maybe you can say, my friends
Okay.
gave me a surprise birthday party and I was flabbergasted.
Yes.
Yes? Can you try to use that? Did
I
you?
got 97 out of 100, 97 out of 100, and I was
Mhm.
flabbergasted.
Okay. So, did you learn a new vocabulary today?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Now, there's this one word that Shashi Tharoor uses most of the time, but the meaning of that word is very simple. Okay, I want you to
Yes.
try. I want you to try and pronounce this word.
Okay. Oh my God.
No idea.
No, I
So
am
the
not able
meaning
to
is
pronounce.
the meaning is trying to treat something very worthless. Okay, so the meaning is worthless, something that is worthless. Okay, and it's pronounced as floxinoxynihiliplification.
Let
Try
it go, ma'am.
pronouncing. Huh? You want me to cut and say? So first you say it as floxy. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, so those are some words which
Yeah,
you
got
can
it.
try to pronounce, which can make your tongue twist a bit. Okay, now along with that, if you
Yes.
want to improve your pronunciation, you can or you're studying and then you get bored for 5 minutes if you take break. Then you can say red lorry, yellow lorry. So your tongue twists and your pronunciation
Yeah.
becomes a bit better. So try doing that and tell how it works. Yes?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is the topic for today? Water wonders, right?
Yes.
In the session notes. What do you think about water? How does water help you on a daily basis? Can you tell some events where water has helped you on a daily basis?
I mean, water is life. Our
Yes,
body is made. Our body is made up of more than 60%.
of
So we
water.
need water. Yeah, we need water to drink. We need water to clean this. We need water to cook. We need
Mm-hmm.
water to irrigate our field. I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
need water to do many things. Without water,
Yes,
I can't be living.
you can't live without water.
Water, yeah. So water
Okay.
is one of the important resources in our
Mm-hmm.
life, I guess.
Okay. So, on a routine basis or on a habitual basis, like for example, maybe you wake up at 10 a.m. in the morning. So, in that process of yours, that is in that routine of yours, how many times do you use water? Can you tell me five instances where you use water
Okay,
when you
so
get?
first I have to wake up,
Mm-hmm.
then I have to brush, I have to bath,
Mm-hmm.
then I have to
Mm-hmm.
cook, then I have to
Okay.
flush again,
Mm-hmm.
then I have to clean this, then I have to clean clothes. So
Mm-hmm.
every time I have to use
Water. Okay.
without,
So
yeah,
instead of saying then I have to, then I have to, then I have to, those are filler words. Okay. So instead you can just start by saying I. I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I brush my teeth. After I brush
and
my
brush.
teeth, I go and take a bath. Later on, I go and cook food or I cook food. Hereafter. So instead of using the same words again and again, it is better if you use other words like later on, after that, hereafter, henceforth, or firstly, secondly, thirdly. You can go on like that
Yeah.
also. Right. If you keep
After
repeat
that,
after that, instead, yeah,
after
it's,
cooking,
mm-hmm,
after cooking,
yes,
that's all.
yeah. Okay, understood. Now, okay, so have you taken any steps to stop wasting water? There is a lot of wastage happening in our country, right? When it comes to water. Do you take some
Yeah.
steps where you save water?
Yes, I have taken so many times, I can say. When I was
Mm-hmm.
at my village, that time I was irrigating my field. So that
Mm-hmm.
time pipe was, leaking. So that time I had added another pipe to stop it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
So
you
yeah,
save
that's
water.
all.
That is the way in which you
Yes,
save water. Great. Okay. Now, if you scroll down your session notes, there's a topic that you can read. Can you try to read that?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about water pollution. I understood.
Okay, so Subin, what I felt was you need to improve on your pronunciation. One, okay, that is very
Yes,
important because you're facing a difficult when you pronounce certain words, especially the sure
yes.
word, sir word, and fur word.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
yeah, try to focus on that a bit more. Along with that, I want you to reduce your pace at which you're speaking. That is, try to slow down a bit. You're going very fast, but it is understandable for me, but that doesn't mean it is understandable for everybody. Right. There should be
Okay,
clarity in what you're speaking. That is what communication is. You're right. So you don't have to say
yeah, got
sorry in my classes. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, don't worry about that. So just keep in mind whenever you communicate, there should be clarity in your speech, clarity in your words. Okay,
okay,
so I want you to improve on your pace, one thing, and pronunciation, especially. You have grammatical mistakes, but it is not that evident grammatical mistakes. What I want you to focus is in your pronunciation. Yes,
okay.
yeah,
So for
sure
that,
word.
what should
Yeah, so you have to try to pronounce or read words which has sure, sir, and fur.
okay,
Okay, so I can give you some tongue twisters in the next class.
okay. I
Yeah.
will book your session.
Okay, shall we do that in the next session? Just remind me before the session. Right.
Okay,
Okay.
definitely.
So I'll see you in the next session.